So dear students, in the last video we discussed about path length and displacement, and what we came to know was path length was total distance traveled in a course of motion. Displacement was difference between final and initial point in a course of a motion. Total distance traveled in a course of a motion is path length. Displacement is the difference between final and initial point in a course of a motion. So let's find out some differences between path length and displacement. So first difference is path length is always positive in a course of a motion, but displacement can be both positive or negative. Path length is always positive in a course of a motion. Displacement can be both positive or negative. For example, path length is always positive in a course of a motion. That means, suppose if we have a straight line this way, and these are the coordinates or positions. So, if an object is moving towards the positive direction, that is, take from this point -1 to this point +1, that is towards positive direction, then path length, the value of the path length will be see, what is the total distance traveled here from -1 to 1? It is here to here. Suppose these are in centimeters, so from here to here it is 1 centimeter, from here to here it is 2 centimeter. Okay, now if there is another motion that is from 1 to -1, that is towards negative direction, so this direction is negative direction, so the object moved towards the negative direction from 1 to -1. So in that case also the object has moved a distance by 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. That means path length is always positive. So it is the amount of distance traveled only. From here to here it is 2 centimeter, it traveled 2 centimeter. From here to here also it traveled 2 centimeter. That's why path length is always positive. But if you see displacement in the same example, 0 is 1, this is 2, this is -1, this is -2. Suppose the object is at this position initially and it moved to this position finally. So what is the displacement in this case? So displacement in this case is x final minus x initial. That is, So it was initially at -1, it reached final at 1. That means what is the final position? Final position is 1 minus, so minus 1 minus, so 1 xf minus, that is 1 minus. What is the initial position? It is -1. So initial position is minus, okay, yeah. Final position is 1, so 1 minus, initial position is -1. So 1 minus -1. So minus minus plus. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So displacement in this case is 2, which is positive. So it is moving towards positive direction. So whenever object moves towards the positive direction, the value of the displacement is positive. But if move towards the negative direction, if the object moves towards the negative direction, that is from 1 to -1, so it is negative direction basically. So displacement will be x final minus x initial. So the final value of x is here -1. The object is finally at -1 minus, the object was initially at 1. So -1 minus 1, that is -2. So see, displacement is negative. So displacement can be positive or negative. It depends on in which direction the object is moving. If object is moving towards positive direction, then displacement is positive. If the object is moving towards negative direction, then the displacement is negative. So this is important note. This is important note for you. Note: if the object is moving towards positive direction, if the object is moving towards positive direction, then the displacement will be positive. If the object is moving towards negative direction, then the displacement will be negative. So it depends upon the sign of the displacement depend upon the direction in which it is moving. But the path length is always positive. The path length is always positive. Path length is always positive, despite of any direction.